So I am taking a center section right on the top of the head, basically a section from the crown to the forehead, and I'm combing it straight up. And what I'm doing is I'm holding my fingers in a square shape to cut these square layers up on top. I'm going to work my way from the center top to the right ear, and I'm going to basically cut the right side first. And then once I've cut the top right side, I will then cut the left side on top. And I'm basically going to create, like I shared, square layers up on top, and then from there we will address the sides and back. So now it is time to cut the layers on these sides and back. But what I'm going to do is I'm simply just going to cut the upper half of the sides and back with my fingers. As you can see, it's very long. So I'm going to just simply remove a lot of the weight, a lot of the bulk, and basically start to just create the shape that I'm going for using my fingers and scissors. Then once I get the clippers, I will be able to take the clippers and scoop out, basically going to the length that I'm cutting right now. So it'll give me a visual on where I want to start scooping out. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my clippers in my hand now. I've got the smallest guard, and I'm just taking the clippers, working my way up the head, and I'm scooping out right to where I left off with cutting with my fingers and scissors. So by cutting the upper half of the sides and back through my fingers, it gives me a guide now on where to freehand that scooping motion when I'm using the clippers. It is now time to implement my favorite technique. I'd have to say at least one of my favorite techniques, which is scissor over comb. I really enjoy using scissor over comb. I use it as often as I can. And so what I'm doing here is simply just now blending out and sharpening up the shape where I was scooping out. So I took the clippers and I scooped out to that section where I cut with my fingers. And I'm just going to go through and really sharpen up the shape using some scissor over comb. It is now time to cut the fringe/bang area. Not a whole lot to explain, basically just taking a little off. Wanted to just clean up the shape of my model's bang/fringe. It is now time to implement the twist technique. As you can see, I take a section of hair in my fingers, I twist it, and then basically what I do is I take the scissors and I cut up and down that section. I'm not cutting the section entirely. I'm cutting a bunch of the hairs throughout the section, so I close my scissors halfway. What this does is it creates a lot of texture on top. Again, if you know anything about the way I like to cut hair, I like to cut hair so that the hair has versatility in the way my models will style it. From day to day, if they want to style it brushed back, sleek, classic, smooth looking, they totally can. If they want to do more of a contemporary, chunky, messy, textured look, then they totally can. By going in there and cutting this texture, it just will give my model the versatility to dress his hair from day to day. However, he chooses, depending on the occasion he feels like he wants to dress his hair for. All right, okay, so we are coming now towards the end of this haircut. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to put them down in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And once again, I want to thank you so very much again for watching.